I never thought this would happen to me. Betrayal always seemed like something far away, stories from someone else's life. But tonight, my world shattered into pieces. I stood in front of the hotel room door and heard him laugh. My husband, my support, my friend, my lover, and his laughter mixed with a woman's. When I opened the door, I saw his arms that once belonged only to me. At that moment, my heart stopped beating. I simply could not believe it. But let me tell you everything from the beginning. My life had long been like an endless treadmill. Work, children, loans, constant stress. I woke up in the morning already tired, and he was sitting on the phone, almost not talking to me, brushing off any questions. I convinced myself that it was just fatigue, that everything would pass. But inside I felt we were no longer the same as before. The first bells were obvious. The smell of someone else's perfume when he came home. The harsh night messages that he hid. His cold gaze when I tried to hug him. And you know what's the scariest thing? I told myself that these were all my fantasies, that I was making things up, jealous, and tricking myself. In reality, I was just afraid to accept the truth. And then that night came. I woke up and realized that he wasn't there. The phone was off. I panicked. I didn't know what to do, but something inside me pushed me to get up and go. I found his car near the hotel, and my heart was beating so loudly that it seemed like it could be heard throughout the yard. I went up the stairs, went to the door, and heard his voice, his laughter, her laughter. When I opened the door, I saw him holding another woman in his arms. At that moment, I realized this was no longer my husband. This was a stranger. He betrayed not only me, he betrayed everything we had built together. I ran outside, and the rain poured in my face. I screamed, but no one heard. It seemed to me that life was over. But then there was silence. And in this silence, for the first time, I heard myself. I realized that I was not a slave to his betrayal, that I should not destroy myself for the sake of a person who lost me a long time ago. Today I am different. Yes, I still cry. Yes, I hurt. But I am free. I am leaving this story with a suitcase in my hands and a new life ahead. Betrayal